Good morning, children. Before we begin the lesson, I want you to take out your English book Moments and open page number 19. Page number 19, lesson number 4, In the Kingdom of Fools. This lesson or the story is taken from A.K. Ramanujan's Folk Tales from India. Introduction. In the Kingdom of Fools is a folk tale that brings to light the dangers posed by foolish people. It also emphasizes the view that foolish people can be very difficult to manage. They can be dealt with only by the wise and calm people. So, the title itself suggests that this lesson is about foolish people. So, have you opened page number 19? We will begin with the reading of the lesson. In the Kingdom of Fools. It is believed that fools are so dangerous that only wise people can manage them. Who are the fools in this story? What happens to them? So while we read the lesson, we are going to find out about all this thing. In the Kingdom of Fools, both the king and the minister were idiots. They didn't want to run things like other kings, so they decided to change night into day and day into night. They ordered that everyone should be awake at night, till their fields and run their businesses only after dark, and go to bed as soon as the sun came up. Anyone who disobeyed would be punished with death. The people did as they were told for fear of death. The king and the minister were delighted at the success of their project. One day, a guru and his disciple arrived in the city. It was a beautiful city. It was broad daylight, but there was no one about. Everyone was asleep, not a mouse stirring. Even the cattle had been taught to sleep by day. The two strangers were amazed by what they saw around them and wandered around town till evening, when suddenly the whole town woke up and went about its nightly business. The two men were hungry. Now that the shops were open, they went to buy some groceries. To their astonishment, they found that everything cost the same, a single dudu. Whether they bought a measure of rice or a bunch of bananas, it cost a dudu. The guru and his disciple were delighted. They had never heard of anything like this. They could buy all the food they wanted for a rupee. When they had cooked and eaten, the guru realized that this was a kingdom of fools, and it wouldn't be a good idea for them to stay there. "This is no place for us. Let's go," he said to his disciple. But the disciple didn't want to leave the place. Everything was cheap here. All he wanted was good, cheap food. The guru said, "Children, turn the page." "They are all fools. This won't last very long, and you can't tell what they will do to you next." But the disciple wouldn't listen to the guru's wisdom. He wanted to say. The guru finally gave up and said, Do what you want. I am going, and left. The disciple stayed on, ate his fill every day, bananas and ghee and rice and wheat, and grew fat like a street side sacred bull. One bright day, a thief broke into a rich merchant's house. He had made a hole in the wall and sneaked in. And as he was carrying out his loot, the wall of the house collapsed on his head and killed him on the spot. His brother ran to the king and complained, "Your Highness, when my brother was pursuing his ancient trade, a wall fell on him and killed him. This merchant is to blame. He should have built a good strong wall. You must punish the wrongdoer and compensate the family for this injustice." The king said, "Justice will be done. Don't worry," and at once summoned the owner of the house. So children, we have finished with the reading of page number 19 and 20, and now I am going to explain the lesson to you. There was a kingdom of fools where both the king and the minister were idiots. Idiots means what? They were foolish people. In an attempt to be different from others. So, different to others means what? They wanted to run the kingdom differently. They didn't want to run the kingdom in the same way how the other kings were running the kingdom. They foolishly took the decision to change night with day and vice versa. Hence, the people in this kingdom would do all their work like tilling the field or running their business at night, and all would sleep when the sun rose up. When the sun rose up means when it was day they used to go to sleep, and when it was evening and the whole night they would do their work. Those who disobeyed were threatened with death punishment. So now why the people had to follow the king's order, though it was very foolish order, because if they will not obey him, what did he threaten them with? He told them that they will get death punishment. So everyone followed this foolish practice. One day, a guru and his disciple visited this kingdom and was surprised to find the whole kingdom asleep during the day. When night came, people began their routine activities. The two men had become very hungry by this time. So they went to a grocery shop. It was utterly surprising for them to see that everything had the same cost. Everything, whatever the people were selling, it had one cost only. When we go to market, you may see that when we buy different things have got different cost. But in this kingdom, all the things were costing the same. And what was the cost? It was a single dudu. Dudu is what? It is a denomination for money. Now, when they saw that everything cost the same amount, they were both very happy, as they could buy all that they wanted for a very nominal amount, means very less amount. However, the guru, being a wise man, decided to leave the place and told his disciple that the behavior of fools cannot be predicted, and it was not safe to stay there for long. You cannot tell what the foolish people will do next. So that is why he said their behavior cannot be predicted. But the disciple, when he saw that everything was so cheap, he decided to stay back, and the guru left the city alone. Now, when the Guru decided to leave and went away, the disciple stayed back, and every day he would go to the market and buy things to his fill, like bananas, ghee, rice and wheat, because they were of the same cost. And he went on eating and eating and eating, and he became like a sacred bull, means like a holy bull, because of overeating. One day, a thief broke into a rich merchant's house by making a hole in the wall. However, when he was leaving after the loot, the wall of the old house fell on his head and killed him instantly. Now the thief's brother, he complained to the king that the merchant was to be blamed for this death and hence should be punished. The thief's brother, the thief who died, his brother, he came to the king, to the court of the king, and there he complained that because of that merchant's wall, my brother died. So you should call for that merchant and punish him. He is responsible for my brother's death.